Hey guys, this is Justin with Palmetto State Armory, and today we're going to be showing you guys how to install a suppressor mount on your rifle. Today we're going to be showing you guys with the AAC muzzle brake here. This is for their 51T system, but this is pretty much a universal method that'll work with any system. So all you need is the muzzle device of your choice, some shims. In this case we have 30 cal shims. Rock set, you need something to clean your threads with up front, a armorer's wrench so you can torque it to the proper settings. And some muzzle devices may require a different tool, but for this AAC today we just need a 3/4 inch armorer's wrench. That being said guys, let's get into it and show you guys how to get it installed. So now we're gonna start trying different washers and try to figure out which one lines up right. So the first thing I do is I'll do a dry run without a washer on it at all. So this way we can have a point of reference here. All right, so doing a dry run, we can see it just needs a very small washer to get to the right spot. The best way to think about this is typically when you put a washer on, you're gonna get between 1/4 and 1/8 of a turn, and that's gonna be your proper torque setting. You know, always use a torque wrench of course, but your general rule of thumb is that's how much you're gonna get out of a washer. So we're gonna take one of our small washers here. We have a bunch of different sizes. Again, like I said earlier, the goal here is to use as little washers as possible. So the best thing to do is get one of the kits that has different sizes. We're gonna try it with our small washer here, and every gun's gonna be different on this, guys. So as you can see here, guys, we're just about an 1/8 turn away from being lined up. So what we're gonna do at this point is we're gonna unthread that muzzle device, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of alcohol and clean our threads. So you're gonna wanna make sure you have a clean rag and you're gonna wipe those threads down. If you have a lot of debris or carbon buildup, the Loctite is not gonna stick well. And then even though this is a brand new muzzle device, I'm gonna take it and get some in these threads as well. And again, guys, this is just alcohol. It's gonna get all that dirt and debris out of there, and it's gonna make it where the Loctite or rock set has a good surface to stick on. And what I will say too, guys, is when you're using this alcohol, if you have an air hose, that's a good way to get all the alcohol off as well. You do want to make sure that stuff is good and dry and off of the muzzle device. All right, so we're going to use rock set today. Again, you can use that Loctite as well. So all you're going to do is you're going to put, just a small amount on the threads here, and then we're going to go ahead and torque this muzzle device on. Put it on there, and again, we're going to take our armorer's wrench on a torque bar so we can get the proper torque setting. And what I'll do here is I will get up top and visually inspect this and make sure that it is aligned down the middle. This one is. So the next step you would do is you've got your muzzle device installed correctly, and then something you always want to do when you install a new muzzle device, especially a suppressor mount, is you want to take your suppressor of choice and just put it on there. And guys, the concentricity rods, they're worth the $30, $40 investment. Throw your can on there and then throw a concentricity rod down it and make sure that the thing's concentric before you go to shoot it, or you're gonna run the possibility of messing your can up. All right guys, so that has been how to properly install a muzzle device. So we're just gonna run through the key points again for you guys to keep it simple. Your shims, try to use as little as possible. Try to get one of those kits that has different sizes. Those are very helpful. And then make sure it's properly timed to the index point. Every suppressor mount is gonna be different. This one's got a flat on top. There's a couple different options. Just make sure you know that index point before you go to mount it. And then always check your torque settings from each suppressor manufacturer. And then the most important thing, guys, once you have it installed, go ahead and mount your suppressor. Use a concentricity rod to check concentricity so you know you're not gonna have any baffle strikes or anything like that. Thanks for watching, guys. We really hope this video was helpful. If you did follow these steps, then tag us on social media when you guys take it to the range and test it out for yourselves. Otherwise, please follow us on all of our social media platforms and stay tuned for all of our latest videos and tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching, guys.